Hey guys, Typhon Skyberg here, and I have another update that video. If you never noticed that, before we get started at that, and if you never noticed that this background looks like, it's not the same as, and guess what? I just have I got another vacation, and this background is much as the same as back in 2016, my first video update video back in 2016. What was that? The one I did, the 2017 version of Reboot Power Rangers movie. And yeah, that was a long time ago, since like 3 years or whatever. So you guys get the idea, because I'm trying to figure it out count. So, well, that was 3 years ago. And this background is the same. You guys get the idea. And I just got another vacation. I forgot to pronouncing because I would talk fast a little. Alright, so anyway, so if you remember back in this update video, this is all about. So if you think about this update video, it says, well, I was so afraid about this, that it's about that YouTube is going to be changes on 2020. Why? It's because FTC, known as Federal Trade Commission, and COPPA, known as Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, that's from way back in almost in the end of the 90s, like 1998, and of course that YouTube is going to become with those changes. And I was so afraid about this. If what's going to happen in this my channel, maybe I'm losing my mind, and it's because like everybody knows that my other YouTubers out there, even you can follow me on the Instagram or Facebook, and you guess the idea, but there's nothing to worry about. I'm going to talk about at that point later. Now that YouTube is becoming those changes, but it's not the same as usual like that before. But I get is a family-friendly content that I liked, but that YouTube is going to be changes is because like there should be children's kids content, or whatever it's calling it at that point. So, and I realized that what's going to happen until they said until December 9 or 10 this 2019, or they said that it's going to do January 1st 2020, and in the beginning after the New Year's Eve. So I don't know what this is going to happen, guys, and maybe it will survive or not. Is because, like, for example, if I don't know what this is all about, maybe that YouTube is going to be changes. This is some serious issues that's going on, but I'm not saying that I'm not afraid to say this. If I did, maybe it's about the things about toy reviews or something like that, because if I talk about the toy reviews, that I'm not doing something else, like for example, the Sesame Street or Bonnie the Dinosaurs or any kind of stuff like that, but that is because that YouTube is changes, that what's the rules is, maybe it's because it's, if you want to go to upload the video, that they saying what they talking about, it's for made for kids, or it's not made for kids. And the last one, it says I want to review it and this and that more. But I gotta make it changes a little bit. But I'm not afraid to say this, that I told myself, I was like, I just told him my private message. I'm not gonna say anything it was, but I did. That because like you know, my other YouTubers out there, if it's gonna losing their jobs, that that I'm not afraid to say, if I'm losing on this my channel, maybe I can go upload of some, it's kind of made me boring some other platforms, like if I'm using this Dailymotion or Vimeo or BitChute or whatever it's called, but I don't know what is going to happen. Maybe I trying to figure it out for my thoughts is, maybe should I continue this my channel on this YouTube or not. Maybe it's because that is kind of shocking to me. But my channel is not for kids, because I started on YouTube back in 2013. One of my first upload that is because did I say to mention I was a toy review, or it's just to make my own timeline further. Now for now one, because I'm going to make some changes. If you never noticed that I'm just says other reviewers, and it's gonna be in the same time, like for example, action figure review that I always mention but I forgot to mention that. Then I say 5 or 6 inches or 7 inches. That's the same as an action figure. That's for adults. That I was an adult also. That it makes me worry about that if it doesn't know about that what's going on. So maybe my channel, it should be like, my channel is supposed to be a 13 plus until way up, but not under, because that is going to be like this. For example, for the teens to adults collectors, like myself, for example. So that's gonna be on it like that. And my channel is, for example, please and advise, children should not watch my show. Then it's gonna be safe. And I'm clearly enough that I already says my channel, it's not for kids. Okay, so and here's the link below if you want to put. There's a change website, sign the petition. If you never noticed or not, check them out. It's on my channel. There's a link below if you can. That is going to be on it. On this point, that is because of like that. So there's a one only hope that I found out. There's a other reviewer out there. There's you can upload the app, or you can go on your personal website. There's a called it YouTube Studios. There is some kind of, there's an FTC website. There is talks about the age on it, and guess what? You can go. There says YouTube Studios on it. Click says analytics, something like that, and then you click says the audience, and scroll down, and it says there's an age on it. And guess what? There's an age on it, and I already post on it in the community with the screenshot photos. If you never noticed, go check them out. It's on my channel on that community with screenshot. I think I'm totally safe. That if you guessed the idea, I already safe. I think I'm safe or not, because I'm not entirely sure if I was, if not getting confusing. That is because and I know some comments down below on my channel is saying like, I think you should be safe, or you should be safe. And I said, okay, so it's not a big deal. But I saw right now they were 13 to 17. They were 2.8 originally, but now it's same as 2.9%, almost 3%. Now the 18 to 24 is like 80%. It's not that long. And then the rest of them, they're 25 or goes through on the 30, and then 35, almost 44. Clearly my audience is watching me, that, and the rest of them, you get the idea, and that's what happens. So that means I'm safe. That if my channel is be safe, should I continue with my channel or not? Because like I said, I'm safe, and my channel, it's not for kids. It's for, not just for the action figures or something like that. I'm just I'm adult collectibles as well. Like I'm just doing messing around with the articulator or not, maybe. And I'm going to talk about this a different update video, what I'm going to talk about after this. And I felt bad for the other YouTubers out there that they say if they're going to stay on the YouTube or not. and the one in the, if it's still being around in YouTube or not. If it, they'll stay from that for no one, but it's still safe. But if another one says no, it's out. That I saw other videos out there, it's kind of shocking me. This is the real deal behind it, is because FTC or COPPA, yeah, it's kind of shocking me that also. So my channel is safe. If you never noticed that there's a YouTube Studios, there's an analytics, audience, and age on it. You can go find out, checking yourself if you having your own videos or not. You'll be safe. And if you save your channel, then so was I. But I forgot to put the comments on the other parts from FTC to response, but I was afraid about it. I just already put sign in petition from change website. So if you, right now it's still going on, like there's 830,000 response, and before it goes to the 1 million. And there's another one for COPPA. I can't remember because I was doing something else right now, and because I was doing right now the other stuff, what's going on. You see my background, it's different. So yeah, so like I said, my channel is not for kids, and also I'll be safe for no one. So maybe, but as of right now, I just need more time as my own personal general. So that's the other stuff what's going on. So that's my solution right here, is because of that one. So what's gonna happen until well, December 9 or 10 this 2019, or January 1st 2020, maybe it's gonna be the same was as we usual before this happened, or I don't know, maybe I don't know what's gonna happen. I need more time further. This is what happens now. So that's what happens. So I should be safe, but not. But I don't have my own personal access for. It's kind of shocking me. That's why I need more time, my own personal space. All right, this is my first solution. Now this is my first update. So now let's talk about my second update video now. All right, let's say for example, I'm not making money on YouTube. I'm just doing as a personal hobby. But if I wasn't making money, you can see me. My background looks like in a reality. I'm just do for my volunteer work, and I'm also as a graphics designer. I'm doing something else. What's going on? But I cannot say the name was, but I did. I cannot say. So, but I'm making money outside in the reality, but not on YouTube. It's because that one right here. So, and here's what happens. I'm gonna be like this. Here's another example that, like I said, here's my update. Like I said, I am no longer to do movies and TV show reviews. Why? Here's what's gonna happen. Couple years ago, they keep flagging my videos on my movie reviews until this happens. That I just don't want to give me flagging my videos again. Like for example, movie reviews. Last time, I'm not gonna say the name was also to mention that. Well, it happens because I had to delete it, or should I put on list in if I can, because let them flag them if they wanted to, because I just don't want to lose everything that I got, because I don't know. But that's movie reviews, but I can't do that anymore because I just don't want to get flagged in my. I don't want to get him claim it, and I'm not making money out of this. I don't want to get sued me on this. But the TV show, I have only one about the Supergirl TV show just now. But at the same time, I'm not going to do that. So at least I don't want to get flagged in my videos again. The movies and TV shows, which is kind of ridiculous. So it happens. Like until now that I had, let's say it happens, and again, like for example, I got flagged from Warner Brothers and Sony. That for example, I just got flagged the Superman's movies, not a lot, and even Batman's movies. That if you never noticed, than what I uploaded again. So, and until now, twice, Sony, about my Ghostbusters movies, if you never noticed. And guess what? I'm not gonna watch the reboot Ghostbusters 2016. It's because it's this. If I think Sony saw my video and I was angry about this movie reboot, this version, I'm not gonna see it. It's because it's this. Like I said, so I seen there are 5 likes and 1 dislike. So, and what happens now? There's an official Ghostbusters 3 is officially known as Afterlife. Then it's finally happened. So I'm pretty excited to see the Ghostbusters 3 known as Afterlife. And what happened since that I mentioned, say, when Howard Ramis has passed away in 2014. So that's clearly enough that this is what happens then. Okay, so I was just talking about, I always talk about positives in the movie reviews, but the ones that I was talking about before, this reboot movie, the 2016 version, it was garbage. I'm not going to see it, but I'm glad finally they gave me something. I want to see Ghostbusters 3, so they better to change the title, call it Afterlife. So I'm pretty excited to see that movie, but that movie, this reboot movie, called it Answer the Call, it doesn't doing anything for me. So if they're gonna flag in my videos, then I already take it down. It's because not once, but there were twice, because about my 2 films of the originals films, they flag in my videos. It doesn't make no sense. So that's why I'm not gonna do movies and TV shows reviews. If I put in another TV show review, then it is gonna give me flagging on it. So I'm glad I'm not doing this. But the movie reviews, it's gonna be serious problem. So should I put a deleted or on list or privacy? If it's not much viewers, nobody's watching me, because then I was talk very long. So yeah, I'm no longer to do this. So, but here's another thing. The good thing is, I was going to do the same movies and TV shows. What I was going to talk about, I always talk about the physical copies, like VHS, DVDs, and Blu-rays. It's good. It's very clearly safe. Only remain I was going to talk about. So at least I did. But the movie reviews, they're going to give me copyright claims for no reason. So I'm done with this movies or TV show reviews because it's this, so I'm not going to deal with that if I did. But if I come back on that because it's a give me claim for no reason, it's because then they saw a screenshot photo with the audio that I just said. I always have a positives when I was going to talk about, but instead they gave me a copyright claim for no reason. But that's what happens, and this is ridiculous. So that's why I'm not doing this anymore. But if I do that, I will do the same movies and TV show reviews. I was talking about physical copies. So I'm going to do that from now on. From this moment on, I'm going to do that eventually. I did. So if you've seen it, it's on my channel. I just talk about VHS, DVDs, and Blu-rays reviews, or known as physical copy reviews. I was going to talk about only remain. So I saw that other reviewers, when they home with their own hands, okay, that's fine with that. So I'm okay with this. So, okay, so my Fanmorph series, it's still going on. If I see this happens, it's still going on, but not to worry, I'm working on it. But I had to wait until 2020 and it began when I'm back from the vacation. But I just need more time until delayed, maybe in February or March, that I'm working on it eventually. So that's my update video for you guys. And what are you guys' thoughts on about this? And I have a conclusion about this before I wrap this up, this video. Should I continue in this channel or not? If I was safe or not? Because like I said before, my channel, it's not for kids. It's no children should not allowed that when I was doing that. if you saw my videos or not. I just see the age numbers, the percent. You guess the idea. So that counts in it like 13 to 17. That means I only have almost 3%. But the rest of them, like 18 to 24, goes up more, a little bit less. But like I said, well, 25 until 34, it's still more count. So I got like 39. And then you guess the idea. So that's, you guessing the idea. That's whatever I got. So, all right. So any thoughts about this, you guys? And that's my update video. And what do you guys think? And I just don't think, I just need more time. And before this happens, like I said, about MTC and Copa, sorry to pronounce it, or like I said, what's going to happen in this our YouTubers channels out there? Maybe should I continue with this or not? But I just need more time before I start to begin. But not to worry, I'm working on it at this point. Like I said, my channel should not be for kids. This is for, I'm an adult. Like, I'm in the middle of the 30s. Okay, so. And like I said, so please and advised, don't watch in this video or about what description is all about, so that I can be safe. Just like other, Sherman's Prime, I watched his videos because it was amazing. Thanks for the advice, thanks for letting me know about that. And yeah, Sherman's Prime is not for kids, but he's not afraid about. But if he does, maybe he'll knows. But thanks for the advice. Is this is what adults collectors should be watched. That for when it start 13 plus up, but not under. It's because under it means way back. Like the ages, they're for example 12, 11, 10. That's children's stuff for kids, but here plus up, it goes way further in the beginning. So please, like I said, don't do this to me, because I'm not afraid to say if I see it, then I don't know what's gonna happen for my YouTube channel. It's my only home, but if I did or not, it's because that one. So like I said, so yeah. So what are your thoughts about this? And my channel should be safe or not? Comments below, let me know, and click like and check out the icon bell, notifications, and don't forget subscribe button if you can. Let's see how it goes. But let's see how it goes. So I'm not afraid to say, but if I did, if I seen that this happens or nothing happens, let's say I saw the other reviewers out there, like adults collectibles reviewers or action figure review, if I coordinate it, whatever's out there, if they're still safe or some another not safe. And some of the other ones I found out I already know. It's kind of shocking, these news out there. This is reality. Almost like I'm losing my job. So it is because of this. So that's all I have to know this. So we'll see what happens until this, like I said, and the end of 2019 and the beginning 2020. That, like, for example, like in Avengers Endgame, whatever it takes. In this, like a trailer, for example, a couple times. I told them on my friends of mine on Facebook or Instagram, whatever. So that's the only what happens. So, all right. So I'm not gonna say this when, like I said. So don't forget, you guess the idea. So this is my update video, and so this is Tybone Skyberg, and I'll see you around, guys, in my update video. And take care. See you around, guys. See ya.